We're fighting against evil, and they're all out in the light at the moment, the gang stalkers. And I want to start exposing this evil, corrupt system, the world of cancer. And please listen, if you've got loved ones that have cancer, there's loads of support groups on Facebook. Yesterday I showed you a compilation of videos of all these people pretending they have these illnesses and demanding for people, please donate for me because I've only got 3 years to live, funding a whole lifestyle. It's all corrupt. But if you also then see this evil system in the whole world of cancer from the very start to a diagnosis, which most times is not true, then the fear pushed upon them, then act now, and this whole evil treatment that goes into them is all coordinated, all of it. But also on the support side, people go onto Facebook communities looking for other people going through it all, especially if you've been labelled this rare cancer, and I've witnessed this myself. You have paedophile hunters that catch all these creeps online and they pretend they're kids and then they do a sting operation. But a lot of the time these pedo hunters are actually ex-paedophile sex offenders themselves. But take that thing, pretending to be someone that has cancer in these cancer support groups, and then they go and find the people who actually are struggling with cancer, that are looking for support. And then it's the fear and it's the indoctrination and it's the suggestion that when people finally think they've got someone helping them, a stranger from across the world, we got things in common. These people are the ones planting seeds to make you more ill. I had a community, I had a lovely woman in there, and I'm going to name her Jen, a real warrior who woke up during a time where she got diagnosed with this rare cancer. And she was in my community, which was infiltrated by demon worshippers, and I've called many of them out. A lot of them are stalkers, evil people. And Jen was recovering all the way through this and asking more questions. And she went through hell. Like, the treatments were ruining her. She got a treatment where they put an ink through her to do this dye so they could then do a scan on her. It impacted her leg so much so that they had to put a metal plate in. The metal plate then got affected because they put it in wrong, that they cut her leg off. And then she managed to get to a point where she even did a podcast, shared her story, inspired loads. And even still at that point, she deteriorated quickly, really quickly, out of the blue. She's no longer with us, but I know she's looking down on us. But she used to talk about these people, 2 other people from around the world, one in Canada. They both had the same rare disease as her. And as we're going along, she'd keep mentioning them, and what they were saying to her from her conversation, it was suspect. I said, have you even seen these people? No, I'm speaking to them though. And then she'd say things like, oh, one of them's just passed away, I'm so sad, there's only 2 of us left now. I'm like, there's not 2 of you left, there's billions of people left. Stop looking at yourself as this individual person that's got this really rare disease. You're rare, you're unique, you're special. Then it'd be, oh, the other person's died, I'm on my own now. They're liars. This whole evil system, there's people behind profiles that are faceless, that are all part of this demonic entity. And I called out a doctor recently, Dr. David Cartland, and you can see straight away, how dare you, he's a good person. He got his license suspended. He's not allowed to work around children. So much so they even stopped him refereeing. There's a reason, because the good guys are in control. Why would they do that to someone who's meant to be good on the good team? And instantly, you see all these people suddenly doing videos about me. Lots of people with their face on the pages, and all these other little demon worshippers, gang stalkers, all trying to get involved now. And you can see it's all coordinated. I've been calling out David for a few years now, but only now, only recently, everyone else is getting involved. But if you literally look how it works, this corrupt doctor, who is a sellout to the trafficking system, who they did have on call. Anytime they wanted anything, go speak to that doctor, he'll do anything for you. Dave Cartland. And there's loads of other doctors that spoke out during COVID. They're the corrupt ones. They're the ones that realise this system's being exposed. Big pharma's getting exposed. We need to be the ones to stand up and fight for the people. Well, COVID's coming back into our awareness now, but it's not COVID, it's cancer. It's going to your doctor for a recommendation. Here's another one for you. People that are on a joint insurance, that have private scans and private clinics and 1 appointment per year. If you've been given a diagnosis of cancer recently and the appointment was from a joint insurance, you need to ask your partner. You need to ask if there's any secrets going on, because all of this is all planned. It's like a game of chess. And it's so hard to hear this, but people are on the insurance, so all of a sudden you're a victim. You can be taken away. We can take your mortgage after. We have that planned. Killers of the Flower Moon, watch that film and you can see how it all used to take place in America. The indigenous people had the land, they had the wealth, and they targeted all of them. You marry them, and when their sister dies, you can take that land too. You'll be the first in line to take it all. That's still going on now. This is the demonic system. This is the human trafficking. This is the modern day slavery with that birth certificate. But online, you're a target now. So you go into these groups looking for help. And I used to go into these groups to help. And I was working with cannabis oil. And again, that industry, the underground cannabis world, is all the people involved with it. They're part of the system too. You get them all the way through after the treatments, after the doctor said, "We've nothing we can do." And then you've got another solution for them. So you still got them. This is all of it. So I was on these Facebook groups, and the fear from people coming in, "Oh, I'm so bad. I've lost my job. I've lost my husband. I've lost everyone in my family. Now I'm really struggling." And everyone builds it up. "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And you want to feel sorry for people that are going through it all. A lot of that is all done on purpose as well. You're in this loophole where people are struggling, and then they're pushing more fear. And what are you taking it personally? Because you got the label of cancer too, but your one's even rarer. And again, you're a target always. You have to do this journey alone. And the alone journey is easy. Close your eyes, meditate. Protect your peace. Start saying no for things that don't serve you. But if you are connecting with other people, do a Zoom call with them. Not words on a screen. It could be anyone. Like the pedo hunters, it could be anyone behind there. It's only when you connect with people face to face or on a screen, you can feel their energy. Words, they're empty. And these people know how words work. Spells, spell casting. These are the gatekeepers, the warlocks, the witches. Which spell are they going to put on people? This is the evil, and this is the legal system, and the legalese and the medicalese, and then the lawyers come in, social services come in. Like, it's a whole massive entity snake, all coming back to cancer. They go all the way up to the Rothschilds, to the education, and they go all the way to the belly of the beast, all these evil people that are doing the work for the people at the top, and they target people and they move them around. And can you see where I'm going with this? It's all connected, and it's all being exposed now. So watch out for the gang stalkers, because if you do like my work or like certain posts which challenge their narrative, people will then start messaging you. People will start gang stalking you. And David Cartland's linked to Alex Belfield, who got 5 years in prison for stalking. They let him out and they had to put him back in again, but it was David Cartland whose name was mentioned in the report of an investigator who exposed Alex Belfield, who then had to flee the country because of the gang stalkers. Dodgy doctors, dodgy sellouts, dodgy demon worshippers, all part of the belly of the beast. Ta-da, you losers, you scumbags. This world's going to be a much better place when you're not in it.